Let me know when you're up.
We live.
We good? All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Hebrew Israelites, GMS Louisiana Saints, back at you with another live lesson. Before we go any further, we're going to give infinite honors and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Harakakadash. Double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, and a word there that double honors. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last 6 of time. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, in today's lesson, we're going to get into basically how on this side, all right, in this westernized American society, we're faced with all types of obstacles, consequences, but it's for a bigger and a greater reward. All right, it's for the world to come, because the elect, although we seem that we're portrayed as someone that's on a downfall, a downward slope, or a downward way of life, all right, we're rich in the kingdom of heaven and the kingdom to come, man. All right, the world's that's not seen, all right, by the common person in society, but it's seen by the spiritual man. All right, it's seen by the man that holds fast to this truth. You got it, brother.
God. This is John 18 and 35. Well, Sherlockian. It's 35. Yeah, 35.
Yeah,
It says, no, it's 36. Sherlockian. Yahushua answered, "My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight?"
right, because Pilate didn't understand that Yahushua, he was the ultimate sacrifice, the ultimate mediator for the nation of Israel, man. All right, he came and he was put above the law, man, through faith, through grace, through mercies, through him, man. You can get on Romans the 5th chapter. Because through the Lord, man, we obtain the spiritual eye, the spiritual awareness that puts us on game before the rest of the society, man. That puts us ahead, like that, like it says in the world, like ahead of the curve, man. We're ahead of the curve spiritually, man. All right, we're ahead of the curve because we take heed to sound doctrine, man. We take heed to the word of the Lord. Thus, for we're using our spirit and not carnality, man. All right. Therefore, we know that this kingdom is to pass, but the kingdom to come is everlasting, man, which is the kingdom of Yasharala. You can keep going, brother, unless you have one.
Oh, you want me to get Romans 5?
Yeah, just grab it real quick. Romans 5 and 1. Mm-hmm.
Romans 5 and 1. Therefore, being justified by faith.
Right, we're justified by faith, but who's the ultimate example of faith that walked the earth, man? Yahushua, man, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. He's the ultimate testimony of faith, which we should lead and guide our lives by, man. You got it, brother.
It says, we have peace with Yahweh through our Lord, Yahushua Mashiach.
That's right, we have peace. What? One more time, brother.
It says, we have peace with Yahweh through our Lord, Yahushua Mashiach.
We have peace with the Lord, man. Yahweh through Yahushua, man. He was that ultimate mediator, that ultimate what? Bridge between the nation of Israel and Yahweh, man, whom the world ignorantly calls God. Right? But it was done in faith. All right, it was a faith-based thing, like the elder Kazaki in Baton Rouge. The elder brother said what earlier today. He said that Yahushua had to take that ultimate L for us, man. He had to come in the flesh to overcome the flesh. All right, so this could be a faith-based thing, man. So we could what? Operate in the spirit like we do, man. So this is a faith-based game, man. This is a faith-based walk that we take and we obtain ourselves to, man. You got it, brother. If you got any more, you can go back to John.
That's it.
You got it.
God, this is John 18, and back in 36 it says, Yahushua answered, "My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight?"
That's right. You might have to speak up a little.
God.
Yeah, Yahushua said what? My kingdom is not of this world, man. Meaning what? That he came to die, to be that recompense, to be that that pardon between the nation of Israel and Yahweh, for ultimately not that Roman captivity that he was persecuted in, but the kingdom to come, man. The kingdom of Yasharala, man. So when we're faced, we go out week in and week out, when we're faced with obstacles, when we're faced with things before us, we should always have that in mind. That what Yahushua took the greatest L. Think about the things he went through, man. All right, and we had to pattern ourselves in that likeness. But you have one, brother. Or you can speak on it and keep
I
keep
was
going
going
with
to
it.
actually get one up.
Yeah, you got it. Bring it out.
You want to?
I'm gonna read on that and break it down. Bring it out. All right. This is the book of John, chapter 18, verse 36. Yahushua answered, "My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then will my servants fight." And and we see all the people out here that their kingdoms are of this world, because what do? They go straight to the flesh, man. Any situation comes their way, any obstacle, any trial, any tribulation, any type of holy hell, they go straight to the flesh, man. What is it going to take for me to get back into society? What is it going to take for me to get this promotion? What is it going to take for me to get this new advance, man? That's what Jake is about, man. Jake is about upping the score in America, man. He only sees his lifetime right now here in America. You can get Wisdom of Solomon, the 12th chapter.
I got one for you.
And yeah, you can bring it up.
All
it
right.
says, let me finish this a little bit. It says that I should not be delivered to the Jews, but now is my kingdom not from hence. That's right, man, because Yahushua was delivered up to the so-called Jews, right? He was persecuted by the so-called Jews. He was what? He ultimately died for the nation of Israel, man. But it was not for that kingdom there, man. It was for the kingdom to come, man. All right? It was for the nation of Israel, Kwam Yasharala, man. It was for the everlasting, man. That's why he's called the everlasting, the Prince of Peace, man, because he made that peace between Yahweh and Israel, man. He ultimately reconciled us, man, through his walk, man. All right, so we're gonna be rich in the kingdom to come if we hold fast to this truth and this faith. You have one? Bring yours out. You can break it down.
This is 2 Corinthians 4:17. It says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. It says, while we look not at things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen.
That's right.
For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
That's right.
So, us, we look at we're looking, because we're faith-based Israelites, man. All right, we're operating off of faith and hope. All right, so that's why when it says that, for the things which are seen are temporal, but the things that are not seen are eternal. We're looking at the eternal things. We're looking at the things that we can't see, which are spiritual. All right, we're not looking at physical things, because the scriptures say that all the things that we see now, all right, are going to pass away as a shadow, meaning that they're eventually going to be done away with.
That's right. You got some more? I got your precept banging you up.
You can go ahead with that one out.
It's 1 Samuel 16:7. You got it out. But the Lord, in all caps, said unto Samuel, all right, last judge of Israel. All right, then you had what? King David, Solomon, all right. The United Kingdom, then they went into the divided kingdom, man. All right. It says, but the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart.
Right, the Lord looks on your heart, man. All right, your spirit. All right, but our people, all right, and the rest of the world, they look at our stature, whether we tall or short, overweight or skinny or whatever the case may be. They look at what they see, on the physical, and they judge us by that. Oh, that can't be a man of the Lord. Just look how he is. He's puny. He's small. Or he's overweight or whatever the case may be.
He rough. He too rough around the edges. He don't have what everybody else has, man. Get that out of your mind, man. Get that spirit of what? Oh well, You're supposed to look a certain way, act a certain way, dress a
Exactly.
certain way, and that means you're prosperous, man.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord don't deal with that, man. The Lord tells you all throughout the scriptures, he deals with the meek, the lowly, the poor, man.
Right.
And that's us. All right, the lowly, those that have limited resources. All right, here we got Jake out here. Jake has all type of resources, access to this, access to this, access to that, good jobs, good home, good this, good networking. That's what Jake is will sell his integrity out for a network, man, for a new a new way to do something, a new scheme, a new lane, man. But we wouldn't sell out for a morsel of pork, man, like the brothers in the Maccabees, man. We wouldn't go. We would go to death for yeah, the brothers and Maccabees went to death for a piece of pork, man. What is this juice? What is this serpent sauce, man?
Just another form of a test.
That's right.
God.
But it said the Lord see it not as man see it, and that's how we should operate. We know the Lord far exceeds our thoughts and our mind, but what we operating on the strength of the Lord through Yahweh Shai. So we see this world for what it truly is, man. We don't just see the society for, oh, we're just here today, gone tomorrow, man. Nah, man, that's 2/3 of our people. They think in that mind, that beast, natural beast, like the scriptures speak of them as, man. They think in that mindset, man. We don't think in that mindset. We think above that because the Lord called us for a higher purpose, man. You got it, up.
Let's see.
Go to Wisdom of Solomon 12. Yeah, man, because the we're living in a society where people want what they want now. People are making irrational, impulsive. Get the word impulsive out. Not on Wisdom of Solomon 12. It's Wisdom of Solomon, the second chapter. But get that word impulsive real quick, man. People are making irrational and impulsive decisions, man. And that's our people. That's Israel. They do what? They make a decision right now that'll cost them in the long run and cost them their head, man. But we gotta operate under the spirit. We gotta operate on the spirit of the Lord, man.
I got it up.
You got it, bro. Go ahead.
The definition of impulsive. It says rash, recklessly. All right, daredevil, wild,
Wild, man.
gone, quick, sudden, thoughtless. All right, so all of these are examples of not being, circumspect as well. You know, not to think about the situations, the repercussions. All right, you need to A, B, C, D, all the way through Z. You need to think about, all those things. But Jake don't think about that. All he think about is, hey man, just go. You know.
That's right. Just go, man.
That's right.
I got your precept backing you up. It's Second Peter's 2, and it says, I'm gonna start at 12. But these, as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption.
Right. They don't understand the spirituality of the truth and why the brothers move the way they move, or why brothers move the way they move, because they're spiritually discerned. You know.
Yeah, spiritually blind, like the elder said, spiritually blind, spiritually handicapped, man.
Right.
Spiritually paralyzed, man.
Yeah.
And the brothers did a beautiful lesson on it earlier today. It was going into what these people, as much as, okay, we're looked at as what? Outcasts of the society. We're looked at as black sheep. We're looked at as bums, right? Quote unquote bums, quote unquote trash, whatever you want, whatever the naysayers say, right? But as much as that to you that we are in the spirit, you're as much as that to us, man. So you're saying that we're low, we're at nothing, we can't come back, we can't shake back, unshake backable, uncoachable, whatever you want to say in this world. That's how you are in the spirit, man, to the Lord. All right, because the Lord puts that wool over your eye first and foremost, man. We come to prophesy in the name of the Lord, to say before the Lord does something. That's a warning, all right? And that's what a judge does. A judge gives you a warning. A judge tells you, look, you do this, you do that, then I'm going to do this to you, and it's going to take away all that. That's what the Lord does, man. Through us, the prophet spiritually. You got it, brother. That's right.
So basically, yeah, like the brother said, man, the Lord does that through us by what? Telling you, man, to change your ways, all right? To do right, all right? to think before you do anything, because what the scriptures say that the devil, your devil as a as your adversary, seeking to devour who he can, man. All right, and you see the result of that by, Jake getting, drug bust and all kind of things, man. You know,
Oh, I got your precept backing you up. It's Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
right? The prophets of old, all right,
That's right.
prophesied of all these things, man, to come to pass, all right. But our people don't think that we the prophets, man.
Yeah.
The scriptures just now said that what the prophets of old prophesied the same.
I'm gonna
The
read one
same.
more time. Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me, and that was that's twofold. Before Jeremiah and before us, man. Reading this now, man. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. All things that can what? Consume a society and take it down, man. War, evil, pestilence. And what do? We tell them what pertain to Matthew's what wars and rumors of wars, evils that are gonna grow on the earth, man. Second Ezra 16:15, man. All right, pestilence. All right, we prophesied spiritually through the Spirit from the Apostle on Don Solistos. We've prophesied about this Crown Vic 1:9 before it even came into play, man. It's through the Spirit, man. We told you people that these pestilence the Lord was gonna send, man, in order for you to get right, in order for you to to up the score spiritually, man. Mm-hmm. To realize what this nation, all right, pertaining to I believe the Lamentations, the 5th chapter, man, this nation that cannot save us, man. Speaking of America, this place can't save you, man.
That's right.
You got it, brother. Go ahead.
And it can't save us because it's on its way out itself. Yep. How can it save you when it can't even save itself, man? All right, it's wounded. All right, and we can tell by by the things that's going on, man. All right, that prophecy is near, and that the Lord is fulfilling those things, man. All right, like the brother was just now saying, man. All right, it's all throughout the news. All right, the people killing each other, which that scripture comes to mind is the love of many shall wax cold. All right, and then you have
got you right here.
Con.
Got you. It's Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. It says, well, I'm gonna start at 7. I'm gonna read down to 12. We got a lot of meat on this shit. How shall I speaking? I'm gonna start at 6. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
That's right, man. All these things, like it says, man, shall come to pass, man. We see what Russia on the border of what Ukraine.
That's right.
All right. Then you have China. All right, saying that they're gonna back Russia. All right.
Gog and Magog.
Gog and Magog.
Revelation on the 20th chapter.
All right.
Go ahead.
And then you have America and the United Nations. All right, the EU. All right, saying that they're gonna, stipulations and sanctions lead to war, man. All right.
That's right.
So that's basically what's going on, man. All right. Man. Can you read that one more time again?
It's Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines. No, Sherlockian, I was at verse 6, Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
That's right, man. So whenever you see these certain things happening and taking place, all right, just know that the Lord is giving you these signs to even prepare yourself more for that day to come. All right, which is Jacob's trouble, and which we hope to get delivered out of. So these things that the Lord is putting into place. All right, so yeah, these things that the Lord is putting into place is basically for us to build ourselves up to know and have faith that the scriptures are true and that they are alive.
That's all right, man.
And that what know and see these things that they're coming to pass, but it's not here yet, man. It's not over yet. All right, because there's still more prophecies to come.
That's right, and that's the ultimate thing that Yahweh Shah was pushing. Like, it's not gonna stop. It's not done yet, man. Your walk is not done yet. All right, because we had to go into slavery again, man. The ultimate time. All right, but leading up into Jacob's trouble, it tells you what, a time like never before, man, like never seen on the earth. So the Most High, through Yahweh Shah, was preparing us for that time when Yahweh Shah walked the earth, man. For this time when Yahweh Shah walked the earth. It says, verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places, man. Right. Earthquakes in diverse places, rumors of wars. You got Russia versus Ukraine, all ultimately leading up to what? That Valley of Yahweh Shaphat, man. That Armageddon, man, that mountain of troops in Saudi Arabia, man. All right, where it all goes down, man. All right, where that hinder part, all right, the EC pertaining to Joel 2:20, all right, is going to take place in that third woe. It tells you what in Revelation, that third woe coming quickly, man. But a warning is sharp and to the point, man. And the prophets are out to do just that, man. To warn you in ahead of time, man, to say before, which means to prophesy. It says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to the afflicted, to be afflicted, Sherlockian, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. But key word is the Lord's sake. And the elders always push this, what? You rather to suffer as a man of the Lord than to suffer as a nigga, man. Suffer as a wicked slime ball out here, man. A vile man, all right? A brute beast, all right? Someone that has integrity. And that's what it's coming down to, man. It's coming down to the saved and the damned, man. All right? The one set for destruction and one set for salvation, man. The elect versus everybody, man. All right? Brothers and BR versus everybody. But, you know, the elect, man. Lord willing, we are that number. Okay? Point blank period. It says.
Can you bring that out one more time?
All right.
I got something back.
It's Matthew. Brother. Matthew 24. And it says, verse 9, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
A little bit. I think there's a verse ahead of that one.
Oh, Sherlockian, Matthew 24:8. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
All these are the beginning of sorrows, man. All right. And they're going to progressively get worse, all right, as the time goes on, man. All right. And I want to back the brother up with that by bringing out 2nd Esdras 16 and 35. It says, hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord, man. All right. The prophets. All right. The ones that the Lord has given the truth to. All right. The ones that the Lord has called. All right. It says, behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. The word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack.
Right.
All right. So the plagues are drawing nigh, man. All right. Again, like we've been saying and alliterating, is that we can see these things, all right, throughout the news, man.
Shalom.
Shalom. All right. Verse 38, it says, as when a woman with child is in her 9th month, bringing forth her son with 2 or more or 3 hours of her birth great pains can pass her womb.
Ooh. And the great pains can pass in that womb. All right, when you have a mother that's in a labor room, right? She's catching contractions. She's pulsating, heart's beating fast. She's in that state of mind where I don't know if I'm finna leave out of this world. I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. In that spirit of mind, like, oh, I don't know if I'm finna go right now or what. Like, Lord. Yep. So that's how America is, man. Yep. Because the Lord has his hand on this Western hemisphere. He has his hand on the entire globe. And he's shaking this place up. He's making this place be in turmoil, have birth pains, have pestilence, have wars, have rumors of wars. All right? Have earthquakes in diverse places. That's those birth pains, man, that are coming to America. But ultimately, that child is going to be birthed, which is going to what? Destroy the nations, man. That man child, Yahweh, man, is going to come forth and do what? Not when they come forth, when those pains come forth, what it means when those plagues are hitting America, it's going to be like a domino effect, man. It's not going to, the plagues draw nigh. I think that's what you just read. And they're not slack, man. They slack not but for a moment. They keep coming through, man, until this place is destroyed. Yeah. That's how the Lord works, man. You got it, brother.
I'm gonna read back at the top. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 36. It says, as when a woman with child in the ninth month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth great pains can pass her womb, which pains when the child come forth, they slack not a moment. So as she get closer and closer to delivering that baby, those contractions.
Delivering.
Con,
Delivering, you know.
con.
You got that.
As she get closer to the with each centimeter that gets closer,
the more we prophesy.
Yeah, it's like every day too.
Yeah.
So
that's why I like the brothers on was talking last night. It's like the closer we get to the salvation, man. It's like, you know how they say in sports, it's like, oh, it's so close, I can just taste it.
Yeah.
The championship is right there. Right. We're on the line. That's how we feel through the Spirit, man. We're getting ready to be transformed, man. The scriptures tell you be transformed by the renewing of your mind, man. It starts up here first. It starts in the Spirit. You got it up.
It says, which pains when the child come forth, they slack not a moment. All right. So it's meaning that, once the Lord, unleashes those 4 winds, which is the tribulation, all right, they're going to not slack not. They're going to continue to progressively get worse. Like now, for instance, our people, everything, they had the pandemic or whatnot, and everything started to calm down. All right. But the Lord's saying here, man, when these plagues come, they're not going to slack. Everything is not going to go back to normal again.
All right. I got your precept out, spanning you up. And this is the book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 1. And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor any tree.
That's right. So the scriptures are saying, look, don't hurt anything, man, on the earth, pretty much. The angels, the Lord saying, holding the angels back, saying, don't hurt anything on the earth. All right, until what? The elect be sealed.
Yeah, man, because that's the most important asset to the Lord that's on the planet right now, man. The elect. So the angels are holding back those 4 winds, ultimately, for us to be sealed, man. For the elect to finish doing their job, man. For us to finish our callings and our walks, man, that the Lord has set us up for, man. And for this place to be prophesied until it totally, all the prophecies written in this book, like Yahushua said, will come to pass, man. Not a drop, not a tittle in the law, till all these things come to pass. All right. Let's see. I think I got one for you. Let's see where we at. This is Mark 8. It's the book of Mark, chapter 8.
You want me to finish
verse 20. Where you at?
I got a little bit more on that.
You got a little bit more?
Or you want to back it up with something?
Yeah, I want to back it up real quick. No, you can finish that. I'm going to get that after you get this.
This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 40. It says, "O my people, hear my word, make ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth." So as it says, "O my people, hear my word, make ready to thy battle." And we're making ready to thy battle, not carnally, but spiritually, by, building up ourselves and our minds, because that's where it's going to count. Because knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy time.
That's right.
If you're not, when all hell breaks loose, if you're not stable up here, you can say you have the truth, or you can say that you understand the truth. But when that time comes, if you're not, the Lord don't give you the spirit, or you haven't built yourself up in the mind, then you're going to bug out, man, when it comes, Yeah. So it says, "Oh, my people, hear my word, make ready to thy battle," which is getting the understanding, getting the truth. All right. And it says, "In those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth," because we're going to have to, the elect is going to have to move. Lord willing, we're going to have to move as pilgrims. We're going to have to move from location to location. And through the Spirit, the Lord's going to do that and protect us.
That's right, man. The Lord's going to lift up a standard for us in that time, man. And it's only right because this society moves on what protection. Who's protected the most? The elect is protected the most, man. All right. We have that holy hedge around us, man. All right. It's the book of Revelation, back in Revelation 7. In the latter, in the one, it said that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on the tree, because ultimately we're going to be saved from that nuclear wind, those nuclear missiles, man. All right. We're going to be saved from that nuclear fire, that third world's war, that second death, man. We're going to be, Lord willing, we're a part of that first resurrection, man. All right. It says, verse 2, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, man. Right? Ezekiel 9 and 4. All right. Going into that elect being sealed in their foreheads, because that's all the Lord is waiting for. That's the Lord's anointing, man. That's who this world was made for, man. That's who the Yahweh Shemi Shai created the heavens and the earth for, man. Through Yahweh Shai, man. Colossians 1 and 15, the firstborn of many creatures, man. We are creatures, all right? We are creatures that were made in the image of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Jeremiah 51 and 1, all right? I think it's Isaiah 32 and 1, man, all right? Revelation 7 and 3, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the service of our power in their foreheads. That's right, man. So we're gonna be rich in the kingdom come, and that riches lives within that seal, lives within the name of the Lord, our nationality, all right, our calling, our purpose, our faith, man, in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All those things live in us, man, and we operate on it within a daily basis, man. We operate upon our faith. We take action upon our faith, man, in the name of the Lord. That's all that matters right now, man. As we see a crumbling society and a society that's going to ruins, like the scriptures say, what manner of conversation should we be in? You got one, huh? You got it. You had one? I'm back in on First Timothy, going back to the title of the lesson, man. All right. It's First Timothy 6 and 6. You got it, bro. It says, but godliness with contentment is great gain. And get that word contentment. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. That's right, man. Godliness, which is righteousness in the most high, man. With contentment, all right, happiness, ease is great gain, man, because we have a balance. All right, we're not being deceived by this world. We're not being deceived by the plate that Esau creates for us. Esau will create a reality for you, and Jake has accepted it, man. 2/3 of our people has accepted the reality that Esau has created for them, man. Esau says, well, you got to work for this certain amount of time. You got to live for this certain amount of time. You got to retire this certain amount of time. The average, that's how he works on the average amount of people. The Most High is consistent and precise with his calculations, man. Truth goes into that word, a moth, man. Math, man. Right? The Most High is precise, man. All right, the brother got one on the comment board that says, Brother Kabar, Shalom, Psalms 124 and 8. Our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth. You got it, brother.
That's right. Our help is in the name of the Lord who made the heavens and the earth. So we're going to rely on the comfort of this. We're going to rely on the spiritual comfort of Yahweh Shem Yahushai rather than rely on the physical and the flesh that Esau tries to bring to us, with the world. All right. We need to remain, spiritual minded in these times, and remaining in being spiritual minded, comes with, not being hasty to make the decision to be a part of the world, rather than to have patience in the Lord and get a greater reward in the end.
That's right, man. That's right. There's a quick one back in that precept up. It's First Maccabees 3, and it says, I'm gonna start at 17. I'm gonna read down. It says, who? So it says, is Judah speaking? It says, who, when they saw the host coming to meet them, I'm gonna start at 16. And when he came near to the going up of Bethoron, Judas went forth to meet him with a small company, who, when they saw the host coming to meet them, said unto Judas, how shall we be able, being so few, to fight against so great a multitude and so strong, seeing we are ready to faint with fasting all this day? And we're ready to faint, man. The elect is ready to perish. The scriptures tell you that, man. All right? Give strong drink to him that is ready to perish, man. We're ready to go. We're knocking at that door of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, ready for him to answer, ready for the bridegroom to take hold of his bride, man. We're waiting any day now, man, because we know it's any day now with these famines, pestilence, and plagues, man. All right. It says, seeing we are ready to faint with fasting all this day, unto whom Judas answered, it is no hard matter for many to be shut up in the hands of a few. And with the Most High of heaven, it is all one to deliver with a great multitude or a small company. That's right, man. The Lord can deliver with a great multitude or a small company, man. That's how he works, man. And according to this time that we're living in, he's dealing with that what small remnant, man. That remnant of people that elect, man. All right, to confound the entire planet. It says, for the victory of battle standing not in a multitude of an host, but strength coming from heaven. That's right, man. Strength coming from heaven. It doesn't come in a multitude of hosts. These carnal things, people are weaponing up, bulking up on guns, bulking up on things, man. Our scriptures say our weapons are not carnal, man. They're spiritual, man. Pulling out strongholds. That's a weapon. You take someone out of this world, tell them their nationality, all right, give them the milk and the meat of the scriptures, build them up. That's a weapon, man. Spare the rod, spoil the child, man. He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy. We're grieving the enemy, man. You got it, brother.
I got one backing you up. This is
Go ahead.
This is Psalms 26, Sherlockian 27 and 1. The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? The Lord is my strength of my life, of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. And though a host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident, man. So no matter, the tactics that Esau tries to pull, all right, and the nets that he sets up, all right, we constantly believe in the Lord that he's going to find able for us to be able to escape. We're going to be able to escape because we believe in the Lord, man. We believe in the one who created the heavens and the earth.
That's right. Hey, backing you up, back in that John 18, when we started, John 18 and 36, Yahushua answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now is my kingdom not from hence. You got it, brother.
That's right, man. The scriptures, like the scriptures say, if my kingdom was of this, if this were my kingdom, then his servants would fight, man. All right, but as the scriptures also say that we're not fighting, a physical war. We're battling a spiritual war.
Spiritual warfare, man.
So this is spiritual warfare. So we need to gird up spiritually.
That's right. Brother got one on the comment board that says 1 Samuel 17 and 45. Then said David to the Philistine, thou comest to me with a sword and with a spear and with a shield, but I come to thee in the name of the Lord, all caps, Yahweh, of hosts, the power of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defied. That's right, man, because they defy the armies of Israel, which are the heavens, man. Because this society rules off of here today, gone tomorrow, pertaining to wisdom of Solomon, the second chapter. Here today, gone tomorrow. Our life is tedious and short, man. We're gonna seek the temporal things, but we seek everlasting things, man. We seek the armies of Israel. That's why it tells you in James the 5th chapter, the Lord is Sabaoth, man. The armies of Israel, man, that are gonna take this rich man, which is Esau, Edom, down, man, and restore the riches to the elect, man, in the kingdom of heaven. That's what we're waiting for. That's what we're waiting on, man. That's what we are hoping for. That's why the scriptures call us prisoners of hope, the hopeful elect, man. That's why we're waiting up and anxious, man. That's why we're getting no sleep. That's why there's bags under our eyes. That's why we look like this. Though our outward man perish, right? The inward man is renewed daily. We renew ourselves with these scriptures, this food, all right? This raiment, man. This is what renews us and plenishes us, man. This is our nourishment, all right? Because in the society, we can't get nourishment here in America, man. All they feed you is GMOs, chemtrails,
fake hope,
yellow 5, yellow 4, green, blue 1, whatever it is, man. That's all they feed you in the society, man. We want the nourishment of the scriptures, man. Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge shall stabilize us during these perilous times, man. That's what's going to keep us whole in a divided nation. The scriptures tell you, Yahweh said, what kingdom divided shall not stand. If something is not divided, then it's whole, man. The Lord's going to make us whole, man. All right? The elect are going to be rich in the kingdom of heaven. You got yours, brother. Go ahead.
You got one up?
Yeah, I got a quick one real quick. All right. Back in that Timothy. All right. It's First Timothy 6, and I'm gonna start at verse 7. Back in verse 7, 1 Timothy 6 and 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be there with content. That's right, man. Let us be content with our daily bread, man. The scriptures tell you what. Give us this day our daily bread, man. On earth as it is in heaven, because the heavens direct everything that's going on in the third dimension, which is the second heaven. Everything that's going on within the second dimension, which is the first heaven. All right, and everything that's going on in the first dimension, which is the sea, man, the oceans. All right, the Lord controls all of that. So He's telling us with food and raiment, which is this, we have spiritual food, which is the truth, spiritual clothing, which clothes us, the Spirit of the Lord, man. And that's even talking about your daily life, man. We don't go out here and just be like, oh well, because you got Jakes that are Gucci fanatics, Louis Vuitton fanatics, designer fanatics. Oh, I gotta have this certain appearance. I gotta have that certain appearance. Yeah, I was trying to say he took on to him what? What? There was nothing added on to him, man. Basically, he was enough for the Lord, man. He was pleasing unto the Lord, man. Point blank, period, man. All right, brother said he got another precept. Let me finish this up. It's First Timothy 6 and 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. Yeah. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrow, man. Many sorrows of this world you pierced yourself through for the love of your flesh, the love of money, the love of chasing the next lick, the next female, the hottest um party or the hottest trend that's going on, man. The hottest challenge like they have in the society, man. But you're not chasing the Lord. So instead of like how our inward man is renewed, right? And our outward man perishes, that corner man, right? Their outward man is renewed and their inward man perishes, man. The spiritual man, and they're corrupted inside, man. That outward cup. That's why it tells you that when the Pharisees and Sadducees said that outward cup is clean, but the inward cup is defiled and filthy, man. All right, you want to say, oh, come on, you gotta have your friends on, but your inward cup is filthy, man. You're doing it for wickedness sake, or you're adding on to the book, or you're doing things that the Lord didn't prescribe, man. The Lord's gonna deal with you for that. All right. And it said, let's see, the brother got one. Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 26. That thy children, O Lord, whom thou lovest, might know that it is not the growing of fruits that nourisheth man, but that is thy word. Beautiful precept by beautiful kind. It said that is not the growing of fruits that nourisheth man, because right, the scriptures tell you what, we shall eat defiled bread. We're in a society where they feed us all type of mystery meats. You got Jake out here, he like, what you eat, man? Jake like, man, shit, it's just a hookup. Jake will be like, it's a hookup, man. I just mix some stuff together, man. You just yeah, man. This society is defiled, man. It's wicked, from the bread, from the food to what. That's why we don't eat physical. We don't eat off of, which is basically feed our soul off of physical food. We feed it off of spiritual food, man. The word of the Lord. It says, which preserveth them that put their trust in thee. That's right, man, because you got to put your trust in the Lord for him, for you to see what? Okay, like this. This is spiritual food, right? The word of the Lord. But ultimately, in order for you to what? Be preserved, you got to put your trust in this. You can't just consume all this food and then not put your trust in it, because you're not going to be preserved, man. Something that's preserved is what? Long lasting, man. Non-perishable, right? Like they say, a preservative is basically non-perishable. So that's what we are to the Lord, man. Non-perishable, man. All right, you got it, brother. Got your beautiful precept, all right?
This is Proverbs 16 and 24. It says, pleasance Pleasant words are as honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healthy to the bones. And what they're speaking about is the truth, man. All right. These scriptures is the comforter, man. All right. It comforts us. All right. And they're pleasant to us, man. All right. Um, let's see. Hold on. Let me get another one. Uh, because like the brother said, man, this truth is what makes us whole. It keeps us, striving and continuing on, man. All right.
Yeah.
This is Psalms 119 and 103. It says, "How sweet are thy words unto my taste, yes, sweeter than honey in my mouth. Though my precepts I get understanding, and therefore I hate every false way." All
Mm.
right, man. All right.
Precepts. A
Con.
book, man.
So the scriptures, man. All right. You got one
That's
up.
right. Yeah. It's Revelation 10 and 9. And I went up unto the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up. And it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey, because that's the mysteries of the scriptures, man. It's bitter and it's sweet. It gets in that belly and that mind. It's like, oh, we really got to go out here and do this. Our body is a living sacrifice. This is really a covenant we made with the Lord, man. But it's sweet because it ultimately leads to salvation, and it ultimately leads to our deliverance, man. All right. It says, and I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. That's right, man. You consume and you like, oh, the name of the Lord. Oh, we get to go out here and tell our people their nationality, tell our people who this nation is, who that nation is. All right, who the devil is according to the Bible, who's ruling over planet Earth, the things to come. But it's bitter. Oh, we gotta wait upon the Lord now. The Lord has to come and deliver us. We have to have patience. We have to have faith in this thing, man. All right. It says, and he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. But ultimately, that little book was the scriptures, man. This knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding, man, that we use to prophesy to many nations, tongues, kings, man. From the apostles on down to the least of us, man, all over the globe, man. The United States, London, the UK, Virgin Islands, all right, wherever it may be, man. We prophesy into the four winds unto the end come, prophesying to the end. Got one, brother?
I'm getting one right now.
You got it. We can take it on to yours,
Let's
brother.
see.
Yeah, man. We ultimately do this thing so the elect could be sealed, so the name of the Lord could be praised in the earth, man. And that's what we're gonna do until the end of time, man. Prophesying to the end. Read verse 11 again, Revelation 10 and 11. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings of Israelites. Though Revelation 7 and 9 says what? Against to many nations, tongues, and people, man. That's talking about nations, tongues, and people of Israelites, man. Because the Lord only came to save the nation of Israel, man. You got yours, brother?
God.
You got it.
Let's see here. This is Sherlock. I just lost my phone acting real slow.
Yeah, man. So, ultimately the Lord's gonna preserve those who love him, man. Pertaining to get it real quick. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hands of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. Our departure out of this world, man, is taken for what? Oh, he's in pain now. Oh, he's low now. He fell off. He need to shake back now, right? But to the Lord, we're being built up, man. To be made a priest, a king, a judge. That's what's gonna confound you people, man. All right, the strength of the Lord. It says, and they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace because we have inner peace within the Lord, man. The Lord gives us that inner peace within ourselves to say we can carry on day to day. Okay, we know it's gonna be a fight, but ultimately we got the Lord, man. Just how these people back up themselves in their insurance policies. Oh, ultimately, if I get in an accident, ultimately if I get somebody die, ultimately if I get stopped on the side of the road and break down, I have this insurance, right? But our insurance policy is these scriptures, man. All right, it says, and having been, Salaki, verse 4, Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 4. For thou be punished in the sight of men, yet is there hope full of immortality. We're punished, we're beat down lowly, catching hell in the sight of men, but our hope is in the Lord. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself. So ultimately, we were getting proved, we were getting reproved, edified for the word and the purpose of the Most High, not for the purpose of you men out here or the purpose of the society, man. For both for the will of the Father, which is greater than anything that we can see on this side, man, or we can obtain. That's why we obtain and look forward to the spiritual things, and to be rich in the kingdom to come. You got one, brother?
Come on, I can get this one out.
Go ahead.
Take it Jeremiah 15:15. It says, "O Lord, thou knowest, remember me and visit me, and revenge me of my persecutors. Take me not away in thy long sufferings. Know that for thy sake I have suffered rebuke." It says, "My words were found, and I did eat them, and thy words are unto me the joy and rejoice of my heart. For I am called by thy name, Yahweh Yahweh Bashem Yahweh, God of hosts." All right. So, as the brother was saying, we suffer, in this flesh and suffer these things, but we suffer for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. We take them, even though the scripture, even though, it may be, hard at times. All right. We in the flesh. All right. But we got to continue to, push on, man.
That's right. Got some more?
That's it on that one.
You can take us out.
All right, but Lord willing, that was edifying. All right, and we're gonna say Shalom. All right,
giving all infinite honor and praises to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, HaRakakadash.
Shalom.
Double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone, rule well and teach well, and are worthy of the honors. Yep. Peace and blessings to you. I keep pushing out this truth across the four corners. Shalom. Until next time.